So... That was something I was not expecting. Heck, I don't even know what to expect with this game. Like, anyway, I am calm now. I'm ready to continue. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Aww. Aw, she's so cute. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Totally. She's so cute. Seeing her in such cute clothes make the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Yeah, uniforms suck.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. I think. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do that part.
To do your part. Of course, Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Wait, we're not in the kitchen?
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? What's your hospitality, Gale?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. What the fuck are you carrying here, dead bodies?
I carried that all the way here.
I don't believe you.
Are you impressed?
To be fair, kinda am. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Oh my god. It seems like I always underestimated you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk?
I guess I am kind of a jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Well, maybe it does. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people.
I mean, I guess.
But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we are not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Aw, she blushy.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. Yeah, there we go. That's the Natsuki I fell for. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid.
I mean, you are a kid.
I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know?
Okay, no, you're not a kid. You're a teenager, and yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry.
And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Oh, do you like Yuri? Natsuki.
Forget it! I didn't say anything.
I should apologize. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a fucking jerk. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Yeah, sure, man.
How would you know that? anyway?
It's not like... trust me on this one.
Gross!
Hey! What was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already. Ugh.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross.
No, I don't.
I finally find your weakness, Gale.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. I finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Finally. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dry bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn all up about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color.
Oh my god, stop complicating things! This is gonna be for the entire school!
That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Oh. That's a cute idea, I must admit. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? Don't ask me to take... I don't really have preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. Look at me, I'm having so much fun, yay, fuck. I'm so fucking happy. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put... Bowl, is it bowl or bowl? Bowl. Bowl, I think. And put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there, We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk at a huge bowl for the icing.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. What? It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. Oh.
You really need to beat the crap out of it!
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
What, only you can do that? Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing!
Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next!
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross!
I'm sorry, it was your fault, you started it!
You got it in my face!
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Tell me. There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez.
Just use your hands.
You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
I kinda don't like this. Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things like just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. This is weird.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. I am very uncomfortable with that I am doing right now. Her face is entirely red.
Gil? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
I know, but I'm a fucking idiot! What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
Huh?
Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
We're acting like a married couple already. Sound like this. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells good!
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look!
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into those bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have those nozzles that will make it look like nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
I have a brain, bitch. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute!
Come on. Yes, you are. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can be yourself here. You can be yourself here. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you see something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we are finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but... my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori is the exact opposite of that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Aww, already? Don't go. That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring your cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that, I guess. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any, okay?
I wish you would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. And just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki?
Eh?
What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. I mean it. Just show me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere,
do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. I mean, yeah, we're friends, right? Yeah, that's what friends do, goddammit. I want to spend more time with you.
Girl, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me.
I've felt it for a while now. Sayori?
Eh?
Hi, girl.
Sayori? Just now we were, it's that.
It's okay, Gail. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly frustrated, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki?
I mean, I did invite you.
And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Gail? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Oh,
Sayori.
Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Gail. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Monica? What's that bitch saying? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not getting to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm sorry.
I'm scared, Gail. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Oh, baby. Baby, that's gonna happen many times in your life. Want it or not. Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Gail, I like you so much that I want to die.
Don't say that.
That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori... I mean, okay, here's the thing. I really think Sayori and this guy have something. And maybe he, but that's the thing, if I am thinking, on my own, I was very fucking uncomfortable with the thing that happened with Natsuki. I did not intend anything like that to happen. I really like her, but not like that. However, Sayori, I fucking... She's adorable, and I just want her to be happy, so I think she's the one. So I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. Exactly! I was crushing on other girls, but then I realized, wait, she's actually, when I started to lose her, it's when I started to feel like she was so precious to me, and I want her to be with me and be happy. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Ew.
Oh! Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arm tightly around me. Oh.
Gail, is this really okay?
Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and put her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Gail. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weakening a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
Supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why wouldn't the rain clouds go away?
It's called depression. Happiness doesn't come from a partner. It comes from within.
They're not going away at all, Gail.
They're not gonna go away like that. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Oh, what are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple.
I mean, of course, it doesn't have to be a lovey-dovey stuff. You guys have been friends all your life, and that's how it can work.
I don't know if I could handle anything more right now.
Yeah, it's fine. On your own peace, babe.
It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. Well, go at whatever piece suits you best. I love how this guy keeps saying the things that I'm gonna say. I mean, the things that I just said or I'm thinking.
Hey, Gail.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.